Which is better? Armor Regeneration, which provides constant passive healing, or Armor on Kill and its instant armor replenishment? And do either make a good build? To test this out, I created two builds, one with up to 190,000 armor regeneration per second, and the other which replenishes 79% of my armor every kill. But before we decide on which of these is the best, let's take a look at the builds. There are a lot of options to provide armor regeneration. Ridgeway's Pride, which can deliver up to 48% armor regeneration per second if you can persuade 5 enemies to group hug while you apply bleed. Catharsis, which generates 50% over 10 seconds as long as you can stand still while all the enemies beat the crap out of you, making you shit out a healing cloud. Then there is Emperor's Guard, that comes with armor regeneration as an attribute, and Massive decided to stick a yellow core on it for all those skill build players hiding in cover. And the Umbra gear set with its unique out of the shadows into the light mechanic, which can regenerate a whopping 80% of armor, but is the ultimate cock tease, needing you to pull out at regular intervals. So I'm going to use the best gear piece for solo players in the game, the Memento Backpack, which at full stacks delivers 3% armor regeneration, 30% weapon damage, and 3% skill efficiency. One piece of Bellstone Armory delivers another 1% armor regeneration, but the icing on the cake is the Foundry Bulwark gear set. This not only adds another 1% armor regeneration, but also 20% of all damage dealt to either you or your shield is regenerated to both over 15 seconds. With a chest piece talent, improved materials, this increases to 30%, giving this gear set the highest armor regeneration potential in the game. Using a Crusader shield with this build allows damage to be cycled between armor and shield to maximize armor regeneration, and the Technician's Artificer Hive adds further regeneration to the shield. I'm using a Vector with Optimus and a FAMAS with Strain for my weapons. I have avoided using Ouroboros or St. Elmo's because we all know that a flashy sports car is compensation, and these weapons can carry a very disappointing build. Kill build, Hunter's Fury is the obvious choice. He provides SMG and shotgun damage, armor and health on kill, and its 4-piece bonus amplifies weapon damage by 20%, stacking up to 45% after 5 kills. The chest piece talent, Endless Hunger, increases the amount of time these stacks are up to 30 seconds. Now normally I would favour a chest piece with a damage talent on it, but this one actually makes a huge difference. Keeping it up longer, it's definitely worth it. Maybe the one woman who watches my content can confirm in the comments below. To maximise armor on kill, I am using the Ninja Bite Backpack. This lets me gain 5% total armor and 25% armor on kill from one piece of Uzina Getica and one piece of the System Corruption gear set. The Gunner Specialization adds a further 10% armor on kill, and the build is finished off with 2 named weapons. Emmeline's Guard, which comes with perfect preservation and its 24% armor on headshot kill, and the Mop, which has a 10% armor on kill attribute. Well, I could roll the Mop's talent to preservation for a further 20% armor on headshot kill. I like to run it with a damage talent like Optimus, making it an ideal weapon for cleaning up armored enemies. And yes, that was a pun, so deal with it. This build only shines when within 15 meters of enemies when the Hunter's Fury buff procs. This makes Banshee's Pulse from the Gunner Specialization a great skill for both closing the gap and giving you time to burn down enemies when facing groups. A Crusader Shield is also essential to tank some of the incoming damage that you will inevitably take. So that's the builds. But are they any good? I tested them in the open world on heroic difficulty with 3 directives active. Both of these are great builds which can tackle the content with ease. With the armor regen build, your armor fully regenerates in seconds. It only takes 2 kills to fully replenish your armor with the armor on kill build. But for me, there was a clear winner. Unlocking your inner Rambo with the armor on kill build is fucking awesome. The build is built to be super aggressive in order to trigger the healing mechanic, which results in some unbelievable firefights and incredibly close calls. Brown pants are recommended when playing this build. Let me know in the comments below which you prefer, and do check out this video here on the best solo DPS builds in the game and which one is the best.